it is. What do you have to say about that? So traumatized. So traumatized she can pick up the phone and call 4 roommates. But so traumatized she can't dial 911? I'd like to hear your expectation. Your unhinged is it? I don't feel YouTube is a safe place to speak the details of my trauma. Probably not. Probably not. I speak about mine freely because I want people to have experience of the trauma I went through. Because there's a difference in being smart and being wise. Smart is learning from your mistakes. Being wise is learning from others. So I freely share my trauma on here, so people know how to act, know how to do. Just know that they're not alone. But at the end of the day, it took me years dealing with the stuff I dealt with. It took me a lot of therapy dealing with the stuff I dealt with. But maybe you shouldn't wag that finger at everybody else that freely talks about their trauma because you refuse to. You're one person among 1,000 people in this chat. And among these 1,000 people in the chat, the majority of these people share their trauma with the other ladies in this chat. So I respect your decision not to, but don't you dare come in here wagging your finger at everybody else that does. And if this channel triggers you in any way, this is not the place for you. But I'm not going to kowtow down. We're going to have our discussions on this channel like we always do. And if you're triggered, that's your problem, not me. Okay? And I mean that in all due respect. But at the end of the day, I don't get triggered by other people's stories. If you do, this is not the place for you. That's your issue, not the rest of us. Okay? So don't be wagging your finger at people and condemning them for talking about their trauma so freely because you refuse to. That's your choice. And again, if you're triggered by it, this is not the place for you. Okay? If you expected something else, maybe I should ask if you're white or black before I give that statement because I'm such a racist. I don't treat everybody the same way. Just had to throw that in there too.